Hello, everybody. Here giving you just a little bit of a family and ministry update. We are officially on our way home from our very first family vacation with all of our kiddos. So 2 out of 5 of the kids are asleep. One of them is behind me. Aviana is singing some worship music, so she's my little background music. So if you hear something, that's probably her singing. We had a great trip. All the kids did really awesome. It was something that was much needed for us and for our family. As with everybody, this season has just been absolutely crazy with all the changes that have been going on in our family, and then with everything going on with the COVID-19. Me going from being a full-time youth pastor to working from home and working as a missionary itinerating to all of a sudden being a working from home mom with 5 kids. When school ended early last year and everybody came home, and so it's been a little tough for us, and it's been crazy as it is for everybody. And so we really needed this time to get away as a family, spend time together, and just forget some of the craziness that's going on in the world. So we've had a wonderful time. We are about an hour away from home, so I look a little bit of a mess here, but everything went really great. As far as ministry goes, everything is going really good. And once again, I just want to say thank you to everybody for your support, for your financial support, for your prayers. During this time, a lot of missionaries, not just us, but a lot of us were really worried about what this season would mean for us. But I will say that not only have we been gaining new support, but everybody has also been continuing to give to our ministry. And, we just weren't sure how that was going to work. There's a lot of uncertainties during this time. And so I just want to say thank you. God has been so good to us, and you guys have been such an amazing support system to us. I will say that, things have been challenging for a lot of our churches. Obviously, with everything going on, things were beginning to look better. Churches were starting to open back up. Pastors were starting to open back up in services. But now in our particular area, numbers have started to rise again. And so I know that's been very hard for a lot of pastors and a lot of churches that have had to go back. And now, things were opening up, but now they're having to close back down. And, many of you guys know us. I was a full-time youth pastor for right at 12 years at a local church, at the same church. And I know that this has to be so hard. I couldn't imagine our pastors having to make the decisions that they are. And it's just really, really tough on our local churches right now. And so I just want to encourage you to make sure that you are please praying for your pastors, praying for your board members and the leadership of your churches, as they have to make these really tough choices on what they're going to do, how they're going to open up services. And our hearts really go out to them. Like I said, I can only imagine how difficult this is for them. And obviously, it's challenging as missionaries right now. Pastors, their minds and their hearts are taking care of their people. And so, as missionaries, I don't feel that I necessarily, need to be hounding pastors right now. We're reaching out to our local churches that are supporting us, and even those that aren't necessarily supporting us, just reaching out, seeing what we can do to help them, if there's any way that we can minister to them or help them minister to their people. So right now, our focus as a ministry is we are really focusing on individuals. And so I guess where we're at, and what I would ask for you guys to do and to continue to pray for us and even possibly help us is, if you know of somebody that maybe has a heart for orphan care, that if you could either tag them in this video or maybe send them this video, share this video with them, and help me get in contact with them. I would love to tell them all about our ministry, all about our family, and how we desire to reach families during this time, because I would say this, that, you know, everything is crazy right now, and I completely understand that. And I know there's so much uncertainties with everything, but specifically our U.S. missionaries, that we're here to support people during this time. And, you know, I guess that's what's hardest for me, is I don't want to put my ministry on the back burner during this time. This is the time when we need to be reaching out and helping people the most. And before we can do that, we have to be fully funded in order to go and to continue this ministry and to really get this ministry off the ground. And some of these issues that are arising, we need to be, now more than ever, be addressing these issues. As far as, you know, the coronavirus and everything goes, right now is a very tough time for foster care. You know, there are still kids that are coming into the system. We're having to go through extra screenings and things like that, but just because this is the coronavirus is going on doesn't mean that kids are stopping coming into the system. And so we're still needing to reach out to these people. We're still needing to reach out to these families. And one of the things that I heard, though, that is actually pretty scary, though, is that at this moment we actually see less children coming in to the foster care system right now. And at first that might sound like a really good thing, until you realize that the reason why, one of the main, let me turn on a light real quick. Where's the light at? Hold on, I can't find the light in my van. It's getting darker. There we go. Now you can see me a little bit. One of the first people that are the ones to notice child abuse are teachers in school. The teachers in school, they realize that there are marks on kids, or they realize that their behaviors are changing and things like that. Well, since the kids have been out of school for such a long time, not many reports are being made, or not as many reports are being made. And so this is actually a very scary time. It's scary to hear that those numbers are dropping, and we know that this is actually a very tense time, and this is a very hard time. And so we need to be reaching out to these families, reaching out to these children that are in need of help. And so it's really important, and like I said, not just even about us and our ministry, but right now we really need to be supporting our U.S. missionaries. And so you guys have been doing an amazing job of that, and we are just, like I said, so blessed and so thankful for each of you. But we do, during this time, we want to be able to reach more individuals, maybe people we haven't met before, or people we haven't had a chance to talk to before. So if you would please do me a favor, like I said, tag them or share this video with them. You can private message me, send me their names, and help me be introduced to them so I can share this ministry with other people. We appreciate all of your prayers and support for our family, and we love you guys and so excited about what God has planned for our lives. Thank you.